Is it working yet?
What's that?
Is it? Can you see it live anywhere?
It says it's live in my top left hand corner.
Yeah, but is it connected to our channel? If we get this working, I want a surprise. So Jess, oh, can you hear us, Jess? Yeah, okay, you can hear us. Okay, but right now you're grayed out because I want to introduce you if we get it live. Is it showing up there live, Udi, on our channel?
Hold on. We're live.
Oh, it's showing us live?
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
We're live now.
So it's showing. Okay, here we go. I guess we are there. Okay, so I'm sorry about that, LTP listeners. Let's get this party started correctly now. We had a little bit of a situation where it wasn't going live. I don't know what's going on, but my name's Mark, one of the co-hosts here of the LTP Lounge. Sitting to the right or the left, I guess, is Udi the Drum Master of Puppets.
Good evening.
Good evening. Tonight we're going to talk about let's say Smuggler's Run versus Star Tours.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about the new Arthur and Sons in Downtown Disney. And then we have talked about the new merchandise for Disneyland 70th. All right, so we do have people watching, right? Yeah, there was a little bit.
I guess you do is mine.
Yeah. So sorry, this is bad.
Bad show. Yeah, we got one. It says one person watching.
Is that you?
No, it is not me.
Oh yeah, now it's working. I can see that it's working now. Okay. All right. So hey, before we do that, before we get into all that, we are going to have special guest join us. Not really a guest. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. He says no. Jason says no. Oh yeah. Now it's working. I can see that it's working now. Okay. All right. So
it's live for me.
Shit. Oh my gosh. What the actual heck? Oh, no, it's not. Can you actually see us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jason says no. This is the worst it's ever been. Okay. But we're going to get going.
Okay, it's live now. Yeah, it's showing up now. There
okay. So, hey, LT, listen, this is not professional grade right now. We've never had this issue.
No, we've never had that issue before.
Never had the issue before. I thought I was live this whole time, and Jason said we were not. So we'll talk to Jason about that to see where I went wrong in the configuration. Hey, but so if you're just joining us, LTP Lounge episode number 14, we're talking about Smuggler's Run versus Star Tours. Also the new Arthur and Sons concept art from Downtown Disney and Disneyland 70th merchandise. All right.
Third time's a charm. Let's go.
Something's not right. Hold on. Okay, so hopefully it's working now.
Do you have anybody in the chat?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, right.
We've got it. Okay, sorry. But hey, before we get further into all this, let's bring in not a guest.
No.
There she is, the game changer herself, Jess.
Hi guys.
The original three reunited for this special event.
Reunited and
Or
it
Thursday.
feels so good. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
That
How's
was
everyone
good.
doing tonight?
I was
I'm
fine
great.
until then.
Oh,
Yeah,
Udi.
sorry about.
Sorry, calm down.
Well, you can actually cuss on this one, Jess. I don't think it matters.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
No?
Be good.
What the frozen is wrong with you?
There you go. I know you're a little delayed, but that's fine.
You say I'm delayed?
Oh, there we go. You were delayed for a second.
I mean, story of my life.
There you go.
All right. So
All right.
yeah, the OGs. Yeah. So for those of us that are on right now, again, sorry, we had a little bit of snafu. I'll talk to Jason about it when I set the stream, when I set the stream up, it said there was an error, and then it like duplicated it. Like I think I had 2 or 3 instances of the show. I had to delete it. So I'm not sure what happened. So, anyways. Okay.
All right.
All right. So, oh yes, the OGs. Yes, that's Gare Bear, and then we've got who's here tonight? Expedition Steve. Steve, good to see you. Good to see you tonight.
It's
All right.
Are they showing or in the chat?
They're in the chat.
All right.
They're in the chat. So let's get to this. Let's get to the first screen. We haven't had it with 3 people yet, but hey,
there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is tonight. We're going to talk about the new shops that were announced at Disney, downtown Disney, and also the concept art for Arthur and Sons Steakhouse. And I want your thoughts on that. Okay. So on my end, I'm going to make it bigger.
That's what she said.
There you go. Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I sort of set that up for that. Okay. So first news item said, hey, you know what? The ESPN zone is being reconfigured now to have like 3 or 4 different retail shops, and I think they've announced 3 of them. So the first one is Lululemon coming to downtown Disney. Now we all know what this is.
Dumb. I'm sorry.
No. I want to hear your thoughts. Thoughts.
I disagree, but that's fine.
So again, Lululemon caters to a very specific audience.
Yeah.
And I don't have any Lululemon stuff. I know they make stuff.
Oh, you don't? Yeah.
They make it for guys, right?
They do now. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know their pants are really nice and stuff, but I just don't.
Heard.
Yeah, but I don't have it. So, but Jess, you're here. What are your thoughts on this? I think it's.
I do not think that it's necessary. Only because it's expensive, one. If they decide to give us some like customized Disney items.
You know they will.
Well, no, I understand that, but I can't afford Lululemon on its own.
Right.
So if I'm out on vacation and going to Disneyland, I'm going to spend my money on Disney merch. That's not Lululemon. Because I'm not going to buy that by itself. You know, I'm not going to go to the gallery and buy it.
Okay.
So, yes, I see this more for my brain is just like stopped. Influencers. It's gonna be influencers that are making money off of TikTok and doing these things that are gonna go in just like they did with the D-Lander store. and it's expensive, and they make a lot of money from their views, and they're going to buy these things, and then it's going to make us all want them, but I can't afford it. So I'm not, I don't know. I think it's dumb. I think they could have done a lot more with that space than putting in a Lululemon or the two other stores that they're putting in. That's just my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I it's a that was a good, it was a good action with like SoCal vibes. I can't say they're wrong. It was a good move for them because the SoCal moms will buy it.
Well,
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I won't go in there. I won't. I won't. And I just wish, I was hoping for something more, just like I did when with what they did with Rainforest. I was hoping for more
Mm.
than what they gave us.
well, you want to read that comment, Mark?
Yeah. Seth says they have one in Disney Springs in Florida, and it was super busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, okay. So, hey, Seth, thank you for that.
Jason wants to know where she at.
Me?
I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
guessing.
I see it. Where's she at? Beach Hut Deli.
Yeah. So here's what my opinion on it is. Like, it is actually very smart of them to do that. Lululemon is an incredibly popular brand, and that is 100% directed towards a very specific demographic of person. So it's going to be middle income, high middle income woman, and Disney is going to be driven a lot by that. So while I would never buy Lululemon, the fact that it's going to be there, it's going to. I'm going to tell you that's going to be a store that will be there for a very long time, and it will always be busy. Because Lululemon in general is going to be busy. Then you throw it into Disney, and you know we're going to get Disney merch out of that.
Yeah.
And Disney branded stuff.
Collabs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
collabs and all that, 100%. So I don't care. I really don't care. But to me, I'm like, yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, I don't really have an opinion on it. I know they, as Jess mentioned, D-Lander, they already have some Lululemon stuff there, and they have Dooney and Burke stuff there as well. But we're talking about Lululemon. But no, she's right. It's going to be popular for the SoCal parent or moms.
Yeah,
even the guys, because I know they've got some really nice stuff. But Disney. They have their demographics that they're really shooting for, and I just don't think I really fit into that.
No,
but that's okay. I mean, believe me, they still get plenty of my money regardless of that.
Can you? I'm sorry. Can you guys still see me? Because my screen went black.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can see you. Just
Okay.
I can also hear a lot of stuff in the background too.
Oh, it's because there's cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can you do me a favor? Mute yourself until you're going to talk so we don't hear that, please.
How do I do that?
Your microphone button. Tap. There you go.
Oh, but she can still hear us, yeah?
Yeah, you can still hear us, but yeah, just when you're going to go that way, you don't get that background. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, so Gary Bear says it's for the tourists and rich SoCal moms, not Disneyland fans. I'll never step in the store. Okay.
Well, see, the thing is like, you know what? I will.
Okay.
I will. I mean, and it isn't the thing of like I'm going to buy anything. I know I'm not, but it's more for the fact that to see what's in there.
Okay.
And then the other part of it too is like you're going to have a lot of locals that are in that area as well.
Yeah.
So it isn't like, you got to go somewhere for it. It's like plenty of people go there for it. They go to downtown Disney for a night out or do whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense while dudes. The thing I think that we're getting caught up in a little bit, honestly, is the fact that it's Disney. And so we're thinking resort. And there is definitely a piece that plays into it, but we also got to remember It's a shopping mall.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an open air shopping mall.
Oh, Jess.
So
Yeah.
there you go. Go ahead, Jess.
Well, hold on. I know that Wendy's watching this. So, Wendy, if you want to chime in your thoughts on the chat, I'm curious to say, Wendy wouldn't buy anything here, as far as
Well, no, and again, that's what I'm saying. It's like whether we would buy anything isn't even the point. That's
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, Jess.
Jess, go ahead.
That is not an outdoor shopping mall.
It is.
It is not. Have you been to an outdoor shopping mall?
Yes.
Yeah, Fountains is one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's nothing. I don't know. Okay, Fountains is one. I don't go to the Fountains ever.
I don't know why. It's great.
It's expensive and I can't afford it. But it's not. That's and even if I lived down there, like to
Mhm.
put it this way, when I lived down there, it wasn't a I'm gonna go to downtown Disney because I want to go shopping for something that's not like Disney parks. I'll go because I want to go to World of Disney, or if I'm going to go to Goofy's
Mm-hmm.
Kitchen, or
Mm-hmm.
Trader Sam's or whatever. It was sorry, cars. I'm sorry. It's very different than if I just want to go to the fountains and like hang out with my friends and spend money that I don't have
See, he knows.
on Lululemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, fountains is nice. But like I don't know. I don't agree that I and I've never been to Florida, so Mark would have to vouch. I feel like they're they don't even do they call it downtown Disney?
No,
I'm so
Florida Springs.
I'm sorry, it's something
it-
Springs.
yeah,
Disney
Disney.
Springs.
Yeah,
Disney
Disney Springs.
Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like and I haven't seen it, so I can't say for sure, but I feel like that would be more of a outdoor mall vibe. I
Okay.
feel like
Mm.
No,
us
hold on. Go ahead. But let me clarify. But go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Well, no. Okay. So what you're hearing, what I'm hearing you, if I'm correct,
Mhm.
is that you're saying I'm saying at the core of what it is, it's a mall. It's an outdoor
No,
mall.
no, no, no,
Okay.
no. That's not what I'm
No,
implying. No, no,
Hold
no,
on,
no.
hold on. So, but you're saying it's like it's not, and I'm like, but it is. At the core of what it is, it is. It's a Disney area with theming and vibe. Yes, but if you took Disney out of it, tell me what it is. So what you're placing into it, and you're not wrong with it. You're
No,
placing the
no,
Disney.
I know.
You're placing Disney on top of it, which it does make it different. It does. But when you strip everything out of it, it's an outdoor mall with food and shopping.
I don't know.
So if you took fountains, okay, because I mean we all know fountains, and apparently everyone knows the fountains, and then you made that like this is now Disney fountains, and then you put Disney theming and everything into it, then you're like, well, that's what we got.
Yeah. Well, Seth.
I'm just saying at the core of what it is, it's an outdoor shopping mall, and
no, and I
and it
agree.
makes
I
sense
agree
for
with
it to be
Seth.
in there. It
I
makes
agree
sense.
with Seth.
Yeah.
So what Seth is saying is, for people staying at the hotels but don't have park tickets, it's a great place to hang out.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I would. I look so dumb because I'm just trying to hear with my one AirPod
Yeah.
talking to you guys. You don't have to agree with it, Udi.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not
I
going
was kidding.
to.
Anyways, I was kind of going the opposite. Hang on, so much. Okay. So that's what I was kind of saying. Like he said, so much stuff at Disney Springs has nothing to do with Disney.
Right.
So that's what I was saying was I feel like that is more of an outdoor mall vibe than what ours is. That's what I was getting at, even though I've never been. But it's a place for people to hang out, and yes, that is an outdoor mall. But like if I
Mm-hmm.
I had it all planned out, and then I let you continue talking.
I know. You're welcome.
I know. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Well, hold on. Wendy's making her
Oh,
initial
come on.
comment.
Come
Oh,
on,
wait,
girl.
hold on. Let's hear it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, you made it go away. Let's hear
Yeah.
it.
She's 100% right.
Yeah.
She's 100% right.
And that's exactly why it's going in there.
and welcome to the show, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Showing up.
No, she's
Awesome.
100% right.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of my point is personally, I'm not going to be willing to give them money just because they put a mouse on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
but
think that's the point I was trying to make personally.
Yep. You're right. Yeah.
mass of the people, you're over here. We're over here. Population, mass population, what they're going to
Oh,
go for.
I understand that. But you asked for my damn input. So I'm giving it to you.
I didn't.
No,
Well,
ask for it.
I'm kidding. Okay.
All I'm
Uh,
saying is I don't think it's an outdoor mall. I feel like it's a connecting piece from point A to point B.
If you go like that,
Okay, point B to point A. If you go like that, like we can go both ways. But I feel like yes, it is a shopping center. But I don't know. I just feel like it's more of a point A to a point B or a point B to a point A. When your
Mhm.
kids are crying and they didn't get anything and you got to stop and buy them something. Like I don't feel like it shouldn't be what is it? Is it called the block at the orange or right there down the
yeah.
street?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
block.
The block.
That's not what it should be. And I just don't think
Well,
that that's how it should
but
be
but
envisioned.
it isn't though.
But that's an outdoor
all right.
shopping center. I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
Uh,
I'm gonna mute this because there's a lot of cars.
okay, but Jess, what do you want it to be? You're saying all these things that you know,
What would you put there?
and you're not. I don't think you're necessarily wrong, but
No, yeah.
what do you want this place to be?
The ESPN zone, like specifically.
Well, I thought we were talking about downtown Disney in general.
Yeah, no, we are. Yeah, no, well, because we were talking about Lulu.
Okay, well,
But
okay, answer that. What do you want it to be, and what other stores would you? I mean, by the way, we haven't even gotten to the other stores yet.
Yeah, we
But-
got on Lululemon of all things to get hung up on.
you know what? Can I be perfectly honest with you?
No, lie.
Okay, well, I think we should put a McDonald's, a Burger King, and an In-N-Out.
No, you missed
Okay,
the most important one. No, you missed the most important one.
Nope, those are the three important
No,
ones.
no.
Anyways, no, you
No.
told me to lie. Anyways,
Jack in the Box.
oh gosh
yeah.
darn it, Mark,
Okay.
Jack in the Box. I'm so sorry.
I got you, Mark.
No, and I'm gonna go way off to where like it wouldn't really work, but if this is what I truly wanted, because that is such a big space and they're becoming more and more popular, give me a couple of escape rooms. Give me theme. No,
No.
listen.
I'm listening, but I already know where you're going.
Why?
and I
Because
disagree.
it gives a family some sort of entertainment. Give me a Who Framed Roger Rabbit escape room.
Nope.
Give me, you know what
Go ahead. I'm listening, but I'm just disagreeing ahead of you.
but
I'm already
give
prepared
me
my
something.
counters.
Fine, I'll
I'm already putting my
retract.
counters in your head.
Give me something more interactive. Not a Lululemon. Don't give me a Funko Pop shop.
Why
Don't
not?
give me.
Why not? Why not?
Can I finish,
Okay.
sir?
Okay.
Give me something that can entertain families, whether or not they have access to the park. Sorry, that was distracting. Give me something that can entertain families, whether or not they have a ticket to the park, that they can do together, and it's not going to be just a store where you go buy things. Give me something that we can do together. Give me, and I'm saying this, and I don't really mean it. Give me a goddamn glow in the dark putt golf.
Okay.
Give me an Alice in Wonderland putt-putt golf.
Okay. So here I'm going to give you the counter why they will never do that again. Or
Well,
do
that's not what you.
remote.
That's I
No,
don't
no,
need to
they'll never
hear
do anything
that because
remotely.
I
No.
know. Hang on, what restaurants that are not super expensive. I don't. Well, I like
Well,
that too.
okay.
And
So
that's what he said. Jack in the Box.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's just messing around with Jack in the Box.
yeah. No, no, no. So here's my point.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute this so that we don't.
Okay. So the reason why we won't get anything remotely like that is because is the movie theater still there?
No.
Okay. How is the bowling? How are they doing?
I was going to bring that up, bowling and the movie theater. I don't think Strikes is doing all too well. I mean,
Okay.
I don't hear a lot about it.
Okay. So let me
Dumb. But
wait.
They have
go ahead.
good food,
Go
though.
ahead.
They have.
Go ahead.
They've got really good food there at
Go ahead.
Strikes.
Go ahead.
Okay, they do.
Yeah.
And that may be why they're still maintaining. My whole point is that what Disney's going to want to do is they don't want families to go get entertained anywhere but inside the park. So things like that may be good. They do things like that to get a break, not to be the main thing. So movie theaters not there. Anything big like that, interactive, doesn't stay long because people that go there don't go for that. So what I mean by the whole mall thing is like people are going to go there, they'll stop there, they'll go there for a little bit, and they'll leave. Locals. Locals.
But that was my point too, though.
Okay.
Like, if it's people that gives families something to do that live there, if you don't have a ticket into the park.
Yeah, but here's
Now
that's
the bowling was trash.
well, that it doesn't matter though because nothing has stayed for very long. You would think a movie
No,
theater would be there forever, but no.
no.
That's kind of different because of movies in general right now. But my whole point is,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
no, but the thing is also like Disney doesn't want that. Disney wants people in the park. They want people going into the park.
No, of course they do. But if I'm a regular and I just want to take my kids out because I don't know, my
See that?
son, my son hit a home run, and we're gonna go out and do something. We're gonna go downtown Disney. We're not going to do that. We're going to go downtown Disney. Like, there's something for us to do.
Yeah, no, I'm just telling you,
No,
you're
I
never
hear what
that.
you're saying.
You're never gonna get that because that's not what that place is for. That's not what that place is for
And
at all. At all.
it's, yeah, I know. And
I see what you're saying, and
it's
I'm not
solely
arguing
why
that.
I don't go anymore.
No, so see, now I like what Jason's saying there, and this is I agree with that.
Yep, absolutely.
But
I never went.
Yeah, no, but it failed because people. That's what I'm saying. People don't go there for that. That's my whole point. What we're talking about and what you're discussing, all those things you want to bring, blah blah, have been tried and failed. Tried
Okay,
and
so do
failed.
you think
Tried
people
and
are
failed.
going to go just to go to Lululemon?
Yeah, locals will go buy Lululemon
Why?
because no because
I
you
can
know
go to the mall.
stop
Okay.
because you are too focused on what you see. I'm trying to tell you, your window is like this and it's like this. So
But
people
how is
will
that any
go.
different?
No, because I said people will absolutely go to Lululemon, and you looked at me. I was talking crazy. It's a Lululemon. People are into Lululemon,
Oh,
and
they're gonna eat it
they're
up.
going to go.
No, I agree with that 100%. But
Okay.
there's one down the 5 about 20 minutes away. So
Yeah.
what's the difference? That's my point.
That there is none. That's what I'm saying. There is none.
Yeah, I know it's a status thing.
It is a
That's
stat.
what I'm saying. So
It's
now you can
it's
even
like the Stanley Cups.
no,
It's a status thing.
well. So then it's going to be the thing exactly. So you're going to look at that and you're going to go like, hey, I got like if they, which they will do exclusives to there. Forget about it. So absolutely, people are going to go there for that specific thing. People queue up to go to the park to get one specific thing. They go in, get that thing, and leave. It doesn't change. So
But that's usually locals.
and that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm talking
No,
about.
I hate this
Exactly
guy.
what I'm talking about.
No, I understand that, but I think what I'm trying to get at is it needs to be more about the people, and it will never be with Disney. It needs to be more about the people that travel there, that go there to vacation, than the locals.
Yeah.
I think this is the point I'm trying to get at.
But I,
Stop
but,
trying to appease the locals.
but I think Lululemon meets that requirement as well. I mean,
No, it does to a certain
It,
extent.
no, it 100% does.
would you feel any different,
It
Jess?
100% does.
Jess, would you feel any different if it was a Loungefly shop?
Absolutely not.
Huh? No.
No, because I can get it at box lunch at the Galleria. It's
Okay.
the same. It's the same thing. At least
Okay.
for me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I'm kind of looking at what they're selling. It isn't just the apparel, but they're selling water
Fanny
bottles,
packs. Yeah.
yoga blocks, and
Mhm.
mats. I don't think they need to be doing that.
No, but they are. Okay. Mark, you and I have
That's
been
my
together for
point.
long enough, for a very long time.
Yeah.
You know, when any retail store that's a mass district like that is going to open up, they're going to put their standard assortment in to begin. Okay? They will absolutely begin that, and then they will modify the merchandise as they go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're doing a standard rollout of a store with whatever they want to add to make pizzazz it up with Disney, and they'll see how that rolls, and then they'll pull that. If that doesn't move, you know, they will roll it out and
Mhm.
bring what does in. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like this whole thing, to me, I'm like, okay, good. I mean, I have no problem with it. I have zero problem. And honestly, I'm surprised we're still arguing over it.
Well, let's not argue anymore because we got other things to
Yes.
talk about. But what did
What was that last comment? Yeah.
Yep, I agree with her. But as she said, it would never be. Disney just wants money. As soon as something is out of style, it'll be gone.
Yeah. And here's my point. It's like,
Yep.
but this is, I guess this is where I'm trying to do. As much as I love downtown Disney,
Yep.
it is not the park. The functionality of that area is different. So
It's different.
when we're trying to put what the parks, both DCA and Disney proper, present, we're trying to lay those into downtown Disney. And you can argue back and forth on whether they should or they shouldn't. And I'm like, but it isn't, I just don't think it's a fair argument to say downtown Disney is like Disneyland or DCA. It's not. The functionality of that whole area is completely different.
Right.
It is not an entertainment complex. It is a retail and food space. The parks are that plus the entertainment and theme park.
Yeah.
Downtown Disney is not that.
Right.
So they'll add things to keep people entertained, keep moving, but at the end of the day, they're there to make money.
Right.
Just like the parks are, but they're there at a different level. The parks, they entertain you, they get your money, blah, blah, blah. They're literally like, come into the store, buy stuff, come into this restaurant, eat stuff, and go.
Right.
It's completely different. So we cannot put that in there. So any entertainment things, I'll say it again, tried and failed.
Yeah. I remember that Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
Only
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I loved it. Failed within a year.
Yeah.
Like I said, strikes, if they didn't have good food, bet you they'd be gone already too.
Probably.
So that's my whole point. That area is not the park. It's not for entertainment. It is for shopping and
Okay.
food. End of story.
All right. Let's move on.
Moving on.
Okay. So again, quickly, the other two shops are going to be Nectar Life, which is a bath and body products thing, and Bopo Go, Boba drinks, and more. Yeah, I don't think this is super important to have that.
No.
I think there's like five of these places are
Yeah, so I'm kind of surprised that they're adding another one.
Yeah. Okay, but let's get to the meat of what I really want to talk about here, and it's this Author and Sons Steak and Bourbon. This is an interior shot of what it's going to look like, and it sounds like I'm shouting or something, but I don't mean to be shouting. Okay, sorry. So here is the. Can I make it bigger there?
There you go. Yeah.
Well, you can't see us.
No, that's fine. You don't need it. We're not the draw here.
Okay.
Let's do that. Yeah.
So I wonder if Wendy's still on. If she is, I want her thoughts on this. So this is going to be the inside of Arthur and Sons Steakhouse, Steak and Bourbon. And my initial thoughts are that I was thinking was going to be more subdued and more Steakhouse 55-esque.
Clearly not.
No,
Yeah.
clearly not. I mean, the things I do like, I do like that bar. I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I agree. That is where I will be, my friends.
Yeah.
I will be at that bar.
But I was thinking the tables would have like tablecloths and things like that.
Yep.
But you know
They
what?
are not. Yeah.
Well, again, this is just an artist concept.
Correct.
Things can change. And it looks like people are going to be sitting really close to each other, and I'm not sure I'm down with that. I kind of wanted to be more space in between guests.
Yeah, but I see your point of view, but I'm more of the mindset that kind of thing is coming from. I guess maybe that was us saying, well, this is going to replace Steakhouse 55. You know what I mean? And it's clearly not.
Right. Jason says it looks like a bar style Denny's.
Oh my gosh, hey, if they have good coffee there.
I was just gonna say that as long as the coffee's good.
Yeah. As long as the coffee's good. If they replace with really good bourbon, then that will work the same.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm very curious about this place, and because I was talking to Wendy about it. I mean, I've been talking to her ever since I heard about it. I go, we're gonna have to go. What?
I bet you have.
Yeah, I wonder if she thinks this place looks interesting or not. Well, on the chat, besides Jason, anyone have any thoughts on that? What do you guys think?
Well, I honestly think I'm the concept art of it. I like the way that looks. I like that warm feeling, all the wood grains and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but it looks like that kind of browns and tones. So I'm still really looking forward to it. Yeah, it's a little different from, in my mind, what we've talked about before.
Mm-hmm.
The idea behind it, what we thought would be the idea behind it, it's clearly not that. It's going to be more of a mid-range by the looks of it, more mid-range and more like not like go sit down for an hour and a half and enjoy like an easy meal. Yeah, see, I like that. I tried but not impressed. Yeah, I mean, I get that too.
Yeah, I mean that was my thought, because like I said, I've been talking to her about it, thinking, okay, we're gonna have to go here. I'm telling you, I am looking forward to going here with Wendy. I'm looking forward to going here with you to try this bourbon.
Yeah,
and probably get an education on bourbon as well, because
I would try.
But you might learn something too.
Yeah, no, I bet. See, so right now, what I'm hoping for, as we move closer to opening, is going to be more of that. It's going to be more like, hey, here's the menu, here's the offering. This is what we're going to do at the bar. This is what we're going to do for bourbon. These are the bourbons we're going to have. I'm betting you somewhere in here they're going to have some kind of an exclusive bourbon or some kind of a drink meant only for there, because I think there's something like that in
Disney Springs. Yeah, Jay brought that up.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I would not be surprised at all if they maybe migrated that over here and kind of went like, hey, you can get that, or made another deal and said, there you go. I would hope they do that, because that would be really cool. That would help hold it a little bit different, and it would single it out and make it a little bit more unique. Because yeah, right now this is like cool, but not anything like overwhelmingly awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
and so I agree with the whole. I just read that Gare Bear.
Yeah,
doesn't seem super family oriented, but looks nice. And you're right. It's not, and that's good.
Right. Yeah, exactly right. That's because I was thinking, I don't think it's meant to be a family type restaurant.
Yeah. Awesome. I mean,
yes. I want it to be like an evening out sort of thing, where hey, the kids aren't running around screaming with balloons and Mickey ears. And I really hope that they don't, or I hope that they discourage that from this. Because
I have a feeling they're not. Now looking at it, If it was a little bit different vibe to it, I would feel like maybe they're going to lean that way.
Yeah.
But if they get closer to this concept, they're not. They're not going to. I don't think they're going to.
Barbecue is already expensive, so I'm guess put it in downtown Disney, it'll be $50 a person.
Probably
For what? For this?
for barbecue.
Oh,
Well,
we haven't got to the barbecue yet.
Well, I know it's steak though. The steak.
Oh, well, this steakhouse is a different than this. So the Pearls Roadside Barbecue, this is what I thought this might look like inside, something like this. Yeah, you've got these tables sitting right next to each other, some booths. This is what I thought the Roadside Barbecue should look like.
Yeah.
But it's very similar, in my opinion, to this, minus the bar.
Well, similar.
Okay.
But this feels a lot more
family
oriented. Not as inviting. You know what I mean? Not as warm.
Not as warm, right?
Yeah, it's more of like come here, eat, go. The other one is come here, eat, drink, hang out, then go. If that makes sense.
Yep, you're right. Is there going to be an upstairs area? It says the Shine Bar will have views of the downtown Disney promenade.
Promenade.
That sounds like it's going to be upstairs, huh?
Well, maybe.
Huh.
But none of the concept art that I can think of. Have any of you guys in the chat, have you guys seen anything that would lend it to that there would be an outside upstairs?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single concept art that would make me think that.
Okay, so my guess is this is going to be more of the family style restaurant.
Yeah.
And this is, you think the flooring makes you a little dizzy or something?
That's what Jason was saying. I like that flooring personally.
Yeah, I think this is like I just said, it's inviting, but not really what I was thinking. But you know what? Things can change.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should keep our eye on that. Okay, when do we have a date to go to this? All right.
She's not impressed though, so you may have a rough evening on that one.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll just go get a crazy shake or something afterwards.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work out.
Well, and that's right. What Jason said, Tortilla Joe's had an upstairs. They
did. And dang it. Oh, I wish. Well, this is what we're getting instead of Tortilla Joe's.
Well, then if they keep the frame of the building, then yeah. But like I said, no. The question was like, the question was, I haven't seen any concept art that would lead me to believe that it's going to be an upstairs. So yeah.
And that is Wendy saying yay. I assume that's for the crazy shake afterwards.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, which is fine. We could split one of those, I would imagine.
Yeah.
All right, so I think the reactions are somewhat mixed on this. Just from what our small group here. Anyways, I'm excited about these changes. I'm excited that, I don't care about Lululemon, but I understand why they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the outside. Oh.
Where is that? I've seen it. I don't know if you have it handy. I know I don't have it handy.
Give me a second. Let's see. Let's see here. It's not really. Okay, here we go. Hold on. I am going to. Okay, so here's the outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea where the bar would be in comparison to what we saw. But this is at the Tortilla Joe's site, so I don't see any upstairs section at all.
My point. That's what I was saying. Like, with the concept that we've gotten so far,
Yeah.
there was nothing leading me to believe that there would be now. And to be real though, if they did have an upstairs part, very cool, very cool.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the outdoor bar, I guess, is what they're talking about for Pros Barbecue. And yeah, this like Gotch Roadside in Napa to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my guess is the bar is going to be straight back from here because you go to the right, it looks like that's just seating.
Yeah, I would lean towards it being on the right side.
Yeah. No, the left side. You mean it's straight back?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. These two guys, this couple's looking at the menu going, hell no, we're not going there. No, I expect it to be expensive, and I expect I'm gonna be okay with that to see what it's like. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what else is there? Oh, I don't care about this guy so much. Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't know what all this other stuff. Oh yeah, the Parkside Market. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we spent enough time on this.
Next story.
So the next story, and I want to have a discussion with everyone here on the chat, and that is what's going on with Smuggler's Run versus Star Tours. And what I mean by that is we have the Mando show, the Mandalorian movie coming out in 2026. We've got Smuggler's Run saying, "Hey, we're going to have three new adventures that you guys can go on."
Mm-hmm.
Now, up until this point, this has been open for 5 years, 6 years now. There's only been one episode. I mean, there's only been one mission you guys can go on.
Correct.
The strength of Star Tours has been it's been able to update whenever something new comes out. Hey, we're going to go to whatever land. We're going to incorporate these new characters.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're saying that Smuggler's Run is going to do it.
Right.
So do you think that what they're trying to do is slowly elevate Smuggler's Run and decrease Star Tours for a long-term plan of phasing that out and trying to get rid of that particular attraction in Tomorrowland and put more emphasis on Smuggler's Run? Because look, Smuggler's Run has been, I mean, the last few times I've been there, it's kind of been almost a walk-on, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're talking about you get to fly with Mando, you get to go interact with the sand crawlers. I guess that's the technical name for that vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure where else you're going, but
the debris field on Planet Endor from the
mm-hmm. The Death Star,
Death Star
right?
2.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So where am I going with this? Is that I think what they're trying to do is now make this, and also I wonder if it's going to be randomized.
Mm-hmm.
If it's going to be randomized, this thing is going to be popular for a long time.
Okay.
And my guess is that, and correct me if I'm wrong in my theory, is that, hey, we do have a game plan for Tomorrowland. We're going to be doing less Star Tours, more Smuggler's Run, because we really want to one-on-one Star Tours and start this overhaul of Tomorrowland. Oh, we have a comment. No, I've heard three different missions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've heard 3 as well.
yeah.
Well,
And what are your thoughts on that? Because I'm just curious about that. Yeah.
well, really, the way I look at it is, I think Tomorrowland and Star Tours doesn't play into it that much. What I mean by that is that the emphasis is to get Galaxy's Edge and that attraction, Smuggler's Run, busy and moving, and people moving in. Okay, moving in the park. So I honestly, 2 different rides for me once again. Yeah, but I don't disagree with that to an extent. But I also, you don't have to play that game though, James. You don't have to, or Jay, Jason. You don't have to. You can ride there if you want and not do anything with it if you just want to go along for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's different. But going back to my point is that I don't think that they're doing that to push Star Tours out. I really don't think. Oh, she's back.
Yeah, she's back.
Sorry, the Wi-Fi kicked out.
That's okay.
That's okay.
So
Sorry, guys.
You're probably going to leave anyway because now we're talking Star Wars.
Okay, goodbye. Just kidding.
What it is that Star Tours, I don't think.
No.
I just don't think that Star Tours is plays into it. I think it has infinitely more to do with them trying to revitalize Star Wars as an IP and revitalize it in the park. Those go hand in hand. The fact that Disney as a whole, or that Disney Star Wars popularity has been dropping, that directly relates to what's going on in the park. So they're trying to revitalize both. Okay. So I really honestly don't think they still have zero idea what they're going to do and really no plan to do anything with Tomorrowland. I as sad as that is and how much that hurts me to say,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear. They care not for Tomorrowland. It has become the forgotten land that they kind of just go, it's over there.
Yeah.
And then they maintain it, blah, 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 blah. But other than that, Space Mountain and, you know what I mean? So they're doing everything they can to push people over in the Galaxy's Edge. And that's because Galaxy's Edge is a huge investment to the tune of billions of dollars.
Yep.
Along with the investment of buying Lucasfilm in the first place. When you do all that, they need to have some form of ROI, and the fact that they're not, and that Smuggler's Run is a 15-minute wait, there's no way that should be a 15-minute wait.
Seth says, I think it'll be like Star Tours, popular for a little bit and then back to a walk-on. Well, not if they randomize those adventures. I don't think.
No, and so I think if he's right if all they do is change the mission and don't add something to maybe, how can I put it? I feel like the concept of them, the gunner and the navigator and all that kind of stuff, they got to maybe make it where that isn't such a key element to it anymore. If that makes sense. It's more of like now enjoying the story. Because I mean what Jason said is pretty important. The fact that Star Tours is cool because it's a story. You're going through a story.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about all that. You just along for the ride. So they need to make that so the interactivity with Smuggler's Run is cool and fun, but it isn't like a necessary part. That makes sense. So I don't know how they would do that, how you even remotely begin to try to accomplish that, so that therefore people like, we're going to go and we're going to go ride it, not fly it. So remember, the main thrust of Smuggler's Run to begin with was you get to fly the Millennium Falcon. You get to fly it. So that's where it's a little different.
Right. I mean, there's a huge element of interactivity in that attraction.
Yeah.
But the other thing that they also tease us with when Jason's talking about this game is that you were supposed to get credits depending on how well you did on your mission on them.
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah.
You know, if you crashed it or you got the what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to get like the fuel, right? The little fuel. But
the coaxium.
Yeah, that's right, coaxium. Yeah, but great. If you do all that, then what? What do you do? What do you do with these credits? See, I mean, that's what he says, game, but how do you play it? You don't. Well, you what do you do with those things?
Well, see, the root problem with that is that remember how they pitched the land in the first place. Remember, it's supposed to be either joining the First Order or joining the the rebellion and it's supposed to be a spy, and that plays into it, and blah blah blah, and they never did anything with that. So when you have such a fundamental part of that attraction being based with that, and then you do nothing with that, then it's kind of like a ho hum. Oh, cool! Like, oh, I made 4,000 credits, but I lost 5,000 because I crashed the ship a few times. It's like there's nothing behind it. So if they can kind of move that away from that and go back to just like, hey, we're in here and we're along for the ride.
Yeah.
That's fine. I honestly think the only thing they should do is completely not worry about gunners and navigators and just go to the two pilots, and all you really need to do is fly it. So if you want to fly it, you go up there. Everybody else is along for the ride. If you did that, that would be a lot more fun, I think, because then you let people actually walk, and that would also mean you have to reconfigure that cockpit and do some things a little bit different, because the people are going to want to see. And that's kind of the other problem with it, is that because the seats are in a row, the people who are in the navigator and the gunner seats,
and the engineer
the engineer, that's what I meant. The engineer and the gunners aren't looking and watching what's going on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still hopeful for this attraction. I don't think I've been on it I think Wendy and I tried to go on it like twice, and we just turned around because we saw there was like a 10-minute wait for Rise or something like that. Like, well, this is going Rise instead of this. But I mean, I'm kind of I'm under the camp of trying to phase out Star Tours, or at least from Tomorrowland. I mean, I think there's a spot for that in Galaxy's Edge as something else, but not in Tomorrowland. I want Tomorrowland to be just completely rethemed into something that, and maybe we'll get into this Fantastic Four stuff on the next LTP Lounge, because that's a whole theory as well. Is, hey, are we doing Fantastic Four overlays in Tomorrowland? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
Marvel IP for that. I'm not sure I'm down with that yet.
No, and see,
but that's another topic.
Well, yeah, no, 100%. So I see how you're thinking about that, but I honestly think you're layering too much into it. You want to read that?
Well, if they did what they were supposed to do, you would have been able to have an experience level or rep among the characters and choose if you're a rebel or empire and have bounty hunters.
I was saying, yeah.
Oh yeah, and see all that stuff would be a blast to do.
They never moved that into full fruition.
Yeah,
none of it. Like, how many people? Like, you go in there now. How many people know there? You can even bring up your phone and be a data pad.
Not too many people.
No, and then I'm walking around, dude. People are like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, here." And they're like, "Oh, cool." I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, I mean, I know I'm talking a bunch of stuff with these loose ends regarding Star Tours and stuff, but my overall thought for now, because I know there's a whole other conversation we can have about Fantastic Four and Tomorrowland and everything, but it just seems to me that they are ramping up Smuggler's Run to have it compete against Star Tours in hopes of losing. Okay, all right.
No. I mean, I get your point. I get where you're coming from. I just don't think so. I don't think that they're putting that much thought into how it's going to affect Star Tours. I just don't. I think their main drive is to get Smuggler's Run up in popular again. That's it. If it has a residual effect on Star Tours, okay. But
Okay.
I don't think that's what's going on at all. I just don't. Like I
Okay.
said, I don't disagree with the way you're thinking at all, but I just don't think that the Imagineers are there. I don't think Disney corporate is there. I don't think they're like, hey, this is going to be our grand. Because you got to remember the other, and this is why, because there's a whole other massive project that they're supposed to be working on, right? Disney Ford.
Oh yeah.
And what have we heard? Crickets.
Yeah, crickets.
That's what I'm saying. So I would love, love if that's what they're doing. Like, okay, we're going to phase this out. We have Tomorrowland, blah blah. I don't think they've got it. I think anything that they're going to do right now is going to be for the recouping of what they've lost in their IP interest. So right now, like I said it before, and I said it in the podcast, it's going to be they're touching the original, the OT. They're connecting Tatooine, Hoth, Endor, or Bespin. Sorry, Endor.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're bringing in Mandan Grogu. That was their popular IP. That is their one popular IP. And they're trying to intertwine the two.
Yeah.
That way they can pull in the new people like Jess who love Grogu, who love the Mando, and actually paid attention to Star Wars for a while.
Yeah.
And then you bring in guys like Sir OT, and then you try to meld the two, and then bring that back to popularity. Star Tours has nothing to do with it.
Jason
It does, and it still does, and it will.
Star Tours does draw a line for sure.
Yeah, it is. Not for me and Mark, but for normal people.
Yeah,
you people.
Yeah.
I think they are stuck with Star Tours where it is and trying to make best use of it. Well,
yeah, because they won't do it. They're not doing anything with it.
In my vision of Tomorrowland, there is no Star Tours. So
I agree, and mine either. The future of Tomorrowland does not include Star Tours. It shouldn't include Star Tours.
Okay, so let's table this conversation for now because we're running over it. But I know we started late. I want to do this last thing because I want Jess's comments on some new Disneyland 70th merchandise that dropped.
You've been waiting for this.
I think Jess is gonna say, hate it.
No, look at her. She's super happy.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get to it. But let's just make a point of, Udi. Let's make a point of bringing this topic back up either for LTP or LTP Lounge. Tomorrowland and Star Tours and all that shit.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm in the cuss. All right. Here we go. The Celebration collection. We've got a magic band. Jess hates it already. Yeah. We've got a Spirit jersey. Jess likes it. Oh no.
Like it? I don't like him anyway, so you're gonna be like, I'm like, whatever.
The baseball jersey?
That no. Spirit jersey, no. That baseball jersey, I wouldn't buy it, but I like it.
Oh, Jess hates it.
Use your words, Jessica.
Okay. Well, this is all kid stuff, it looks like.
Yeah.
But that kid seems pretty happy to have that. Heard that.
It's awesome, though.
And she's not paying for it, so I would be too.
Yeah. We've got like a black jersey or black shirt with a small bag.
Yeah.
Again, nothing that I'm really. I think that's just an awesome picture. I don't know why I get a kick out of it. Okay.
Which one?
This one. I mean, that kid is just happy. She is happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about this, Jess? Do you like any of this stuff? Do you like this bag? Apparently she's having a side conversation.
Yeah. No, that's what happens when you're. Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we've got. I can't even tell what that is. It's a lounge fly.
A lounge fly.
It's a lounge fly bag.
Oh yeah, I'm all over the lounge fly.
Yeah. This is no one. Oh, wait a minute. People are in the chat. What are they saying? Garrett Berry says it's better than the 60th and 65th stuff, but it's not amazing.
Yeah.
Shrugs. It's cool, I guess. Yeah, not a lot of stuff for guys right now. I'm not seeing.
I'm not too worried about it.
Oh, Jess is back on. Hold on, I gotta
Okay.
get her.
Well,
I'm gonna stay off the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so we're just talking about this.
well, hold on. Yeah, the launch flight. But so, Jess, why don't we go to the one thing that I know Jess
That I
really
talked about, that I'm really excited about.
Oh, we haven't got there yet.
No.
No.
Keep on going. Keep on going.
Oh, but look, I see a coffee mug in there. That thing looks pretty cool. Okay, here we go. What is this? Dooney and Burke bag?
No, I don't want that, Mark. Come on.
That's all Udi.
No, all me.
No, that is Udi's bag all the way.
Mhm.
Again, this is nothing for Udi and I.
No.
I don't even know what that is. A small purse. Okay.
Yeah, it's semantics.
Okay.
I want, give me what I am excited about.
Okay. Castle.
He'll get to it. He'll get to it.
I can only get what I can get to. I don't know what's on.
No,
here.
I know.
Okay. So here's another mug. I'm not feeling this one.
It's hard for me to see. What is it? I see green.
What?
It's a castle and it has the handles, the Disney D.
Oh,
Yep.
Disney. Okay. Yeah, I see it.
Maybe I'll make it bigger. Is that
That's what she
better?
said.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so there's that. This looks like it's a jean jacket or something.
It is.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Who have a Spirit jersey?
Yeah, don't need it. It's white.
I think Becky said she liked it.
Yeah. I mean, but I see Becky wearing that.
Yeah. And it looks like a hoodie. Again, nothing for dudes.
No, not really.
Although that's kind of interesting. That hood's got a
No, it's
logo.
pretty.
It's got a logo on it, but there's no guy that's gonna rock that.
I'm not gonna rock that.
All right, here we go. The Vault collection. Well, all right. I see something already that looks interesting. Orange sweatshirt. I love the logo on that.
Mm-hmm. Not bad.
It's
Not
such
bad.
I don't know how to blow these up. I can't see them.
I can't make it any.
Easy, Mark. No, there you go. Oh, that's
Okay.
cute.
I don't know what
Okay,
that is.
yeah, I can. No, it's a purse.
Okay.
It's a purse. That's all. It's cute.
Yeah. I mean, this guy's got an interesting shirt on, but
Nah.
his pants are ridiculous.
He's also wearing those are not pants. That's a skirt.
Is it really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That is a skirt.
Oh. Okay, I'll take your word for
Well,
it.
let's see if Mark is gonna if it's in here. It's got to be in here.
Okay,
To
well,
see if Mark pegs what I am excited for.
hold on. There's a comment. There's a comment.
Oh, it didn't pop up for me. I didn't see it.
There it is.
I dig the castle stuff actually. Yeah, I like the castle stuff too. Okay, hold on.
No, that's nice.
It's
they're
cool.
not wrong.
Yeah, but I wouldn't wear it, but it's cool.
No, I
Well,
wouldn't.
Oh,
I
so
like it. Yeah.
I like this shirt. I want to see what the front is, but the back has a park map on it. I like that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
This has got a Disneyland 70th. Oh, it's a polo shirt. I mean,
It's cute.
button-up shirt. I like that. All right, tote bag. Interesting.
I actually really like that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You would actually
want-
use that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I would.
100% see Jesse.
I'm a 37-year-old woman. I would use that.
Okay. All right, what else?
I like that. But I just want to see if Mark pegs the one thing that I wanted.
Well,
To be honest though, in Mark's defense, before you even get there, if we find it, which I think we will, I wouldn't have figured you like that until you told me. To be fair.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You are
Okay.
not the friend I thought you were.
okay, hold on. Okay, so do you see the front of the shirt that this girl's wearing?
Yeah.
No, I don't. But I'm on a phone, so
Oh,
it's hard for me.
okay, I
I
bet you
like I can't zoom.
I bet you that front is the same is what this shirt is here. Oh no, maybe not.
No, it's not.
Shit. Okay. All right, so we have a beige shirt with a castle on it, and we've got
Uh-huh.
a zip up hoodie. I like the back.
I see Disneyland is and I can't read the rest.
The zip up hoodie, that's legit.
Disneyland is the star. Everything else is in the supporting role.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Wow. That just pushed me, that like threw me for a loop. I don't like that. That is highly ignorant and they're
No,
like,
no, it's literally signed by Walt Disney underneath. It's his signature.
Rudy, I'm going to run you over with my car the next time I see you.
I'm telling you what it said, what the hoodie says. So
No,
don't.
I understand that, but
Yeah.
it doesn't make, I don't care if that's what it was. I don't like that.
Okay.
No, no,
There
no,
we
no,
go.
no. It's everything else is in the supporting role.
I understand that.
That
I'm just saying, personally, I don't like that statement. Whether it came from Walt, I don't like that statement.
you don't like
That's
you don't like Disneyland is the star. Everything else is in the supporting role of
no,
Disney.
no.
Okay.
I feel like that's an ignorant comment, whether or not it came from Walt.
Well,
Or
I
I'm
don't.
sorry, let me rephrase that. Not ignorant, an entitled statement.
I honestly think you're missing it completely, but that's fine. I don't need to get in an
Well, it's
argument.
all well, it's because I
No, because
can't. One, I have a hard time hearing, and two, I can't see it.
no. So
But I
what
just don't. I don't know. I don't like
the
it.
the way that is meant, as I take it, that Disneyland is the main thing you need to be looking at, and then all the other things like the people they're in the supporting to support Disneyland. So I don't see anything wrong with it at all.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just okay. But anyways, okay. Mark's taking
So,
back the reins.
yeah, there's the shirt. Okay. I have to see the front to the back of that. There's a
There's going to be
pin.
nothing on the back, but the castle is cool. I like the drawing of the castle.
Yeah, I like the castle too. Is that what you're talking about, Gary Bear?
Oh no, we're not there yet. Keep on going.
No, Gary Bear said he liked the castle stuff. I was just wondering if that's what he's
Oh
talking
yeah.
about. Okay. I'm not a painted guy. Oh, okay. So I like that a lot. I like the
The
mug.
mug.
Yep.
Yeah. I like
Oh.
that because it's clean and it's that this next thing I like a lot too.
Oh, right. Is this what you were talking about, Jess?
No, that isn't it.
Oh well, I think this is cool.
Oh, I think it's very cool.
That's really cool. That's not it, but it is really cool.
I would get that. I would get that.
Oh, wait a minute. What else?
I don't even know if it'll show up with him.
There. Keep on going, Mark. There it
That's
is.
not it, Mark. Keep scrolling. That's not it. That's not it.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what that is. Did you miss that?
What
He
is it?
did. He did miss it.
Oh, the key to Disneyland?
Yeah.
100,000 times percent. That
Yeah.
is what I would buy.
Yeah.
Hold on. What are we talking about?
That right there.
That right there.
That right there.
You want to glow? You want a light up plastic D?
Well, no.
Don't we all, Mark? Don't we all?
You gotta explain. You gotta explain what
Well,
it
I
is.
will, but that was just such the perfect innuendo. I couldn't pass it up.
I
So
set myself up for that.
you really did. You want to glow up plastic D? You did. But anyways, no, we don't know the price yet, but you buy it and you go to every land in Disneyland and you can unlock the magic. And after you complete all 9, that key will open up and give you a very special pin. You don't know what pin is in it. They're all different. but you unlock it, you get your pin, and it's only available during the anniversary. Now,
Oh,
it's really cool, and then you hang it on your wall. Like it's really cool. And if I buy it and I unlock 3 lands, excuse me, and then I leave and I go home and I come back 3 months later, the anniversary is still happening. It saves your progress, and it will remember what you have done. Yeah. And
oh,
it'll remember what you had done, and then you continue on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Udi, take over, please.
Okay.
I'm choking.
Yeah. So that's basically what it is. It'll basically have a pin within it once you've released that. I mean, she pretty much covered it.
yeah.
So yeah, so it's very cool. See, Jason's saying I mentioned they needed magic key, quote unquote, magic key merch way back. Yeah, and
Yeah, good point,
a
Jason.
very good point. And I like this because it has an element of fun behind it, and it is a thing of them trying to unlock the magic. So I was like, this is kind of cool because you could literally get 2 of them, and then I bet I hate to say this, but you could literally hold on to one and never unlock it, and I bet you that'll become a thing of a collector's item. Like here is a magic key that was offered for the 70th, and it is completely like in the box, never unlocked, never nothing, and people will want to get that. This is one of those things that's very cool, very unique, very fun.
Yeah.
And down the road has collector's item written all over it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea what that thing was. I thought it was just a toy.
Yeah,
but,
no, I mean, basically, it is a toy. It really is a toy.
Yeah.
But it has that kind of vibe to it where it's more than it's interactive. It's more fun, and then it makes you walk and go to different places. So it's awesome. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I think whoever thought of this,
very smart,
very, very, very smart.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But honestly, there's quite a few things I like. Jason said that he's made a better sign than this. I don't.
1,000,000%, Jay. 1,000,000%. Yeah, your stuff. No offense to them, but your stuff knocks this like yeah. Your stuff is that part.
I was gonna say I don't doubt that at all.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm
looking at one of his right here. I'm like, I look over to my right and I have one of his signs right there. And
I've got a couple behind me.
Yeah, I got one right over there too. I got one over there, one over there.
Can you see that that mug picture?
Yeah, no, that's clean. I like it.
It's clean, and that hoodie, I bet you, was the front of the one that Jess doesn't like.
Yeah.
But I gotta tell you, I actually like that hoodie.
I like that hoodie a lot. I think I'm gonna buy just and wear it around her, just to make her mad.
Key holders will buy 50 of them. So yeah, you're right.
Oh man, I hate that you do that. No, I hope they do a limit to 2 or 3, maybe.
Yeah.
Like unless you're walking with your family and you have a bunch of kids, like, well, one of my kids want one. But yeah, I mean, keep a limited quantity.
Yeah.
And then make it more of a collector's type thing.
Yep.
But it's very cool. Overall, a lot of this merch, even though I'm not going to be, and I'm not a merch guy, so for me to say I wouldn't buy it, it's kind of like, yeah, duh. But a lot of it is still pretty cool. The castle imagery, like everyone was saying, is awesome. I like all the castle imagery, but I'm not a castle wearing kind of guy. I will not buy stuff with a castle on as a rule, typically. But I get it why people would, and it's pretty cool.
Well, okay, so Gary Bear said, I never understood the key motive that Disney became obsessed with a few years ago. Never liked it, but it's a personal preference. Well, back in the 50s, they actually used keys. They used that terminology, like keys to the kingdom and magic keys. And, magic key. They didn't just come up with that.
Yeah.
They're kind of. I mean, I wish they would get rid of it and then go back to annual passes and just call it a day. But it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Hoodie, nice. Yep, you're right. I like it a lot, and I like it. It's clean. I like this. Man, this shirt. I actually like this thing a lot.
Yeah, that map one. Yeah.
Yep. I just want to see what the front is.
I bet probably just the a logo of some kind, maybe just the Disneyland D logo, something like that. Maybe the year on it.
Yeah.
That's what I can see. Like maybe that, yeah, something basic, simple.
Yep. So what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna and this is clever because I would do this too, is they are gonna release this stuff sequentially or randomly throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, there's
No.
a
Very intelligent, very smart.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. I guess we can wrap it up for now because we're overdue here.
Yeah.
We had some technical difficulties, and oh, Jess is back. Oh yeah, we're just getting ready to sign off now. But overall, pretty good show. Got to a bad start, but we kind of kicked it up in the back.
Yeah.
On the back nine, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
But good discussion about downtown Disney.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a resolution. Interesting discussion about Smuggler's Run and Star Tours and Tomorrowland. I do want to go more deeper in that.
I do too, because I missed the Smuggler's Run because I couldn't connect, so I didn't get to hear it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, well we'll
go into that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get more into that as much as
Are
Star
you being
Tours.
serious?
No,
being
I want. No, I'm being serious. I want to get into that because I feel like there's a lot of room for them to actually grow with this.
Oh yeah. Oh, they definitely have the room for that.
Yeah.
And then we went over some Disney 70th merchandise, what we know now, and we came up with the theory that throughout the course of this, 16-month celebration, they're going to be wave after wave of new stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's that scarcity. There's that panic, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If you could pick one thing right now, anyone in the chat, and then any of the three of us, what would you pick right now? Just the one thing from the merchandise that we saw.
The hoodie.
The key.
The hoodie or the key?
No. Well, she said the key. I said the hoodie.
Yeah.
I want that skirt.
Hey, there it is. No, I would take the key all day. I want to hang it on my wall.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going with that T-shirt of the park map. I need to see the front.
No, it's really that. I can't argue with that. It's a good one.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess it's gonna. No one's in the chat, but that's fine. We've asked a lot of you guys tonight to hang in there.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Everyone in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out. We had some difficulties, but you're there. We made a fun night out of it. You can catch us every other Monday for LTP, our regular show, LTP, and then this every other Thursday. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones to come on and join the show. And like and subscribe if you can. We want to get to 50 subscribers.
Let's do it.
We'll get there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. And then Jess, thanks for showing up tonight.
No, I was able to get off early enough, and I've been having a really hard time about feeling not included in anything in life, and so.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
No, I'm really happy to be able to come in, and then the Wi-Fi gave out, but we made it through.
You made it through. So are you normally available Thursday nights, or are you usually working?
I'm usually off at 7:30.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm willing to change it to be able to do this because this is what I need.
Well, there you
go.
go.
Yeah.
You have your mission.
I have what?
You have your mission.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Sorry about the cars.
Yeah. Well, next time be indoors. Or in your car. No, did you read that? Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
He said, "Thanks everybody. Thanks for coming on."
Who said that?
Gare Bear.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Gare Bear.
And Jason wants you to come on the next trivia game, Jess.
I want to. I gotta message him on Instagram. So I'll be there. Not as a participant because I don't not gonna
Okay.
embarrass myself, but I will get in contact with Jason.
Well, I think he said he wanted you to.
He wants me to help host.
Yeah, I think you do a good job at that.
Yeah, I agree. It's with the job that I'm at right now, it's really hard to convince them to give me the days off that I need, even for the show on Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been really difficult because I'm fighting a losing battle, but I am trying, and I hope
Mhm.
for. I mean, I know nobody's watching right now, but
I know they are because we're still live.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
See,
hope
as a
for the
host, yeah.
listeners and the people that like I haven't just given up. I am trying. It's hard trying to make it work so that I can keep a job and keep like a roof over my head.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Kind of
Like
important.
I haven't abandoned you guys, or and Mark and Udi know that. Like I
Yeah.
haven't,
Yeah. Yeah. No,
but
and then we make sure people know.
Oh, all
yeah,
right.
I
Wendy
know, I
said,
know.
thanks, guys. Fun to hang out. Yeah, Wendy. Hey, you. How about you
Hey
come on the show?
Wendy, why don't you come on the show? Or better yet, you and I'll go to Disneyland. We'll leave the boys at home.
Oh, well, that would be interesting if you and Wendy went to Disneyland.
I
That
mean, we
would be
could.
interesting.
You totally could. Yeah, Wendy, you could totally come on the show next time.
Yep.
I'd rather go to Disneyland with her.
Oh yeah, she has a good time there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Um,
but thank you guys. Thanks for my little rant and TED talk. And
no,
Yeah.
it isn't a rant. I mean, we've kept the light on for you, Jess.
Mhm. Always.
no, and I appreciate that because
Yeah.
it's been a hard time and a struggle. So
I understand.
I do appreciate it.
I understand that completely, and that's one of the reasons why I even do the show.
Hmm.
It's to help connect and help me to get some of the stress out.
Yep.
So thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy says I'm good here, lurking in the comments.
That's funny.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I can't blame her.
Oh, but what's this? Would love it, Jess.
Oh, there you go.
I
Heart,
get the heart. There it is.
you've started
We
something.
got it again.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Wendy
what
and
are-
I are going to Disneyland.
You are. I love this. And you know what? This always happens, man.
Yeah.
We're trying to wrap this show up, and everyone starts
No,
coming.
we keep on going. Yeah.
Come to Disney on May 4th. We'll be trying to do trivia from downtown Disney. It'll be. Oh,
At 6 p.m. Sunday. Well, there you go, Jeff.
I'm gonna have to sleep in my car, Jason.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
But it's actually that kind of sounds fun.
I know. I'm like, and you're saying that like it's a bad thing. You're like,
Yeah, that actually kind of sounds fun. I might have to sleep in my car.
well, haven't you? I
4th?
mean, not to be funny, but haven't you done that before? Were you like,
Absolutely.
yeah, I thought, yeah, that's not really abnormal for you to be doing that.
No, because that's a long drive.
Yep, it is. I think they're
So not
early.
even going to the park.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I'll see. May 4th. Downtown. Where at in downtown Disney though, Jason? That's what I want to know. I want to know where they're gonna record.
Probably at the
Lululemon.
Lululemon.
Probably.
Yeah.
Jason, I don't.
He said,
Yeah.
"Ha."
Yeah.
So thank you. Yeah, no, thank you guys.
Of course.
I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Of course.
So thanks for not forgetting about me and pancakes and mimosas.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since we've had those.
We need to
It's
do that.
been a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
all
how about
right.
you?
Well,
Oh, there it is. That's right. I forgot they're going.
You can stay with them.
where are they staying?
Why does it matter? It's a place to stay. Just go.
Because if it's in their car, I'd just rather sleep in mine.
No,
Well, I don't think they're staying in the car, Jess.
no,
No,
they're
I
coming
was joking. It was a joke.
from the UK.
He said we don't know yet to be determined.
No. That's not where they're staying. He doesn't know where they're gonna be recording from.
No, I know. I was just joking.
Yeah.
I was kidding. Well, I'll keep in contact with Jason. We'll figure
Okay.
it out. Because that would actually be really fun, and I think it'd be very good for my personal, life. So,
Yep.
all right, you guys.
Okay.
All right, you're wonderful. I'm gonna give you one more of these and see if I can do it.
No,
Oh, it's
that,
Udi,
not.
Udi,
Oh
get in
no!
there.
Oh no! It's not
no.
Udi. Come on, it's not working, Udi.
Only works with 3 of them.
Hey, I got mine.
All right. I think it's you on your iPhone.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll give you the details offline. Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us.
Thank
We
you.
love you, and we'll see you guys in the parks.